Welcome back to our chemistry unit. Let's do a quick review of what we've learned so far. Everything in the world around us is made of matter, and matter is made of particles. We can describe matter using physical properties like color, melting point, or density. Today we'll ask ourselves the question, how is the periodic table organized? What's the periodic table? It looks like this. You might have seen it before. The full name is the periodic table of the elements. Elements make up everything in the world around us. They are the building blocks of matter. Every solid, liquid, and gas is made up of elements. Let's look at some examples. Iron is one element, and iron makes up steel structures. Sodium is an element that's in salt. Hydrogen is an element that's in the sun and stars. Magnesium is an element that's in chlorophyll. Phosphorus is an element that's in your bones. And oxygen is an element that's in the air. So scientists had a problem. They had all these elements, but no way to organize them. Kind of like their room was really messy, and their mom was yelling at them to clean it up. So they came up with the periodic table to organize all the elements so that they would be easy to find. Which brings us to our question, how is the periodic table organized? Some important words that you'll need to know for today's lesson are a column, remember columns go up and down, a row, rows go across, elements, remember elements make up everything, they're the building blocks of matter, and the periodic table, how scientists organize the elements. Let's look at how to complete today's assignment. When you're in your Google Doc, it's easiest if you press Fit so that the text is big and the pictures are big. If you're watching this video, you're already done with number 1. The next thing that you're going to do is do a See, Think, Wonder of the periodic table. At the top are pictures of some of the elements blown up, and at the bottom is the full periodic table. If it's not big enough for you, you can click here to see the periodic table even bigger. Next, you'll need to write 3 things you see, 3 things you think, and 3 things you wonder, or 3 questions you have about the periodic table. When you're done with that, you'll move on to a periodic table Edpuzzle. Click on this link, and you'll be taken to a video to watch about the periodic table. If your teacher has an Edpuzzle account, make sure that you log in. When you're done with the Edpuzzle, you should understand what elements are, what the symbols are and where to find them, and how the periodic table is organized. Finally, you'll explore the interactive periodic table. You'll watch a video about how it works, and then you can click here to explore the chart. You can zoom in and click and learn more about the elements. After checking out the interactive periodic table, fill out the table by writing the name of the element, the symbol, and how it's used in real life. If you need to see the element bigger, we've got pictures here, or you can click and see it even bigger in a new document. Don't forget at the end to reflect on each of the learning targets from 1 to 4, and then to go to Google Classroom and add a comment to today's post to answer one of these questions. What's something you learned about the periodic table? What's one question you still have? Or what's one example of an element you use in your life? Reply to at least 2 of your classmates' comments, and then don't forget to turn in your assignment.